ਹੈਲੋ ਫਰੈਂਡਸ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ, ਨਮਸਕਾਰ, ਸਲਾਮ। ਹੋਰ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਚਾਲ ਆ? ਠੀਕ ਠਾਕ ਹੋ ਫਰੈਂਡਸ? ਆਪਣੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਦਾ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਰਪਸ਼ਨ, ਭ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟਾਚਾਰ, ਬ੍ਰਾਈਬ, ਰਿਸ਼ਵਤ। ਵਟ ਇਜ਼ ਕਰਪਸ਼ਨ? ਭ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟਾਚਾਰ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ? what are the causes of corruption and what are the remedies to this corruption? So friends, you know, corruption is a present in our society and administrative system from one form or the other from the very ancient period. Corruption is so important that so many discussions, so many causes has been discovered of corruption, so many remedies has been given to this stigma which is called corruption. In modern time, what is corruption? Corruption means when you are in any government job, when you have the official authority, when you are the employee of the government, whether state government or the central government. Corruption means when you demand anything else except your salary for performing your official duty in kind or cash is called corruption. This is the definition given in the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. The corruption word has been derived from Latin word corruptus. Corruptus means abuse of power, misuse of official authority, which is illegal. So corruption is when you demand anything in kind or cash except your salary for performing your official duty, your official work, your official job. ਭ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟਾਚਾਰ, ਰਿਸ਼ਵਤ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਤਨਖਾਹ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਕੈਸ਼ ਜਾਂ ਕਾਇੰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੈਲਰੀ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਨਾ ਡਿਮਾਂਡ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਐਕਸੈਪਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਆਪਣੀ ਅਫੀਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਡਿਊਟੀ, ਆਪਣੀ ਸਰਕਾਰੀ ਕੰਮ ਨੂੰ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ. So corruption is demanding anything else, performing his or her official duty in cash or kind. So corruption is a stigma in our society. Corruption, first thing, corruption is not a administrative phenomena only. It is a societal phenomena. Our society is corrupt. That's why our administrative system operates in the society. That's why the administrative system is corrupt. Society is corrupt. Think, when you are kid, small kid, you don't take bath, but your mother says, I will give you this, I will give you chocolate, I will give you toffee, you take a bath. You are not studying. You have been bribed chocolate, toffee for your study. Okay, ये कर ले, इसके बाद आपको chocolate मिलेगी. So this starts. So corruption has entered in our blood. It is a stigma on our society. And in administration, the corruption is visible. That's why we talk more. We know we call the system is corrupt. But no, our social system is corrupt and our administrative system operates in the society. That's why the administrative system is corrupt. Corruption is a stigma on our administrative system as well as on our society. Types of corruption. Cash. You take bribe in a cash for performing your official duty. In kind. Gifts. Anything else. Even you can say, my car, my official car is going to drop my kids to the school is a corruption. My official car, my wife is taking my official car for shopping, is a corruption. So there are many types of corruption. The main types are cash and kind. There is a conventional corruption. There is unconventional corruption. There is systematic corruption. There is individual corruption. So corruption is a stigma on our society and on our administrative system. Now what are the causes of corruption? What are the reasons of corruption? ਰਿਸ਼ਵਤ ਦੇ ਕੀ ਕਾਰਨ ਨੇ? Number one is low income. The first and the important reason of corruption is low income. Our income is very low. Which income is low? The expenditure is high. corruption prevails in the society. The one and the important reason of corruption is low income, illiteracy. The people are illiterate. They don't know how the work is get done from the government office, from the officials. Illiteracy is also one of the important reason of corruption. Lack of strict rules. No doubt, in every country there is a law against corruption. In our India, Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 is there, but the law is not very strict. If you take bribe, Section 13 of Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, there is a provision of 3 years of imprisonment. So the laws are not strict. The lack of strict laws against corruption is one of the reason of corruption. Centralization of powers. Centralization of powers is also one of the reason of corruption in administrative system. The whole powers are centralized in a government officials. Concentration of power is a reason of corruption. Centralized. There must be a decentralization of powers. Lack of strict rules is also one of the reason of corruption. There are rules, rigid rules. Your work is displaced somewhere else, and there is a delay due to rules. And if there is a delay, it is one of the reason of corruption. The people, when there is a delay in official job, they are ready to bribe you. This is one of the main reason of corruption, delay, lack of ethics in our administrative system, in our officials. There is a lack of ethics. When we join any government job, we sign the code of ethics. I will not take bribe. But if you see in a system, it is prevailing. That's why we have a Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, because corruption is there, bribe is there. So lack of ethics is also one of the main reason of corruption in our country. Lack of freedom of media. You check the status of freedom of our media. Our media is corrupt. Can't publish news freely. There is a lot of pressure on media. So lack of freedom of media. You check the index, check the rating of freedom of media in the world. You will come to know that our media, where our media is placed. So lack of freedom of media is also one of the reason of corruption in our country. Habit. The person is habitually corrupt. System. The system is corrupt. Take the case of our social system. It is corrupt. Our administrative system. There is a corruption in our administration. Political system. Our political system is corrupt. You vote while taking 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, and you elect your representatives. How you can think they will take action against corruption? When you elect your representatives, those who are going to rule you, govern you, after taking some cash, how you can expect that they will try to eradicate or minimize corruption? If I am wrong, comment on my video, this lecture. So there are so many reasons of corruptions. Low salaries. Low salaries is also one of the main reason of corruption in administrative system. The salaries are low, the expenditure is more. The government officials are not able to cope up with the expenditures. So low salaries is also one of the main reason of corruption. Show off. Show off is also one of the main reason of corruption. My neighbor has a big car. I want to buy a big car. Show off. We are living in a third world. We believe in show off. So that's why corruption is there. Lack of transparency. There is no transparency in the administrative system. Official Secret Act. You can't see what is happening. But now we have a right to information. We have the right to know what is happening in the government. So lack of transparency is also one of the reasons of corruption. So friends, these are the reasons of corruption. You must know corruption is a societal phenomena. It's not an administrative phenomena. Our society is corrupt. Our administrative system is corrupt. That's why the very basic thing in our country, in a political system, is election. You cast your vote while taking some money. Political system is corrupt. Administrative system prevails in the society. If the society is corrupt, the political system is corrupt. How you can think the administrative system will be honest? So it's corrupt. Now what are the remedies? How we can eradicate corruption? Can we eradicate corruption? Can we stop corruption? My answer is no. We can't stop corruption. It is in our blood. But we can minimize. हम करप्शन को खत्म नहीं कर सकते, हम इसको कम कर सकते हैं. Now what are the ways, what are the remedies, how we can minimize corruption is a matter of discussion. Number one, increase the salaries of the government officials. That will be less corruption. Transparency, make the administrative system transparent. Then people will know what is happening, what the government is doing. Increase the literacy rate. Give the education to the masses, to the every section of the society. Increase the literacy rate. Corruption will be minimized. When a person is literate, educated, he learn to question why, when, by whom, where. Is more important in a democracy. Strict rules. There must be strict law to prevent corruption. Corrupt persons must be exposed to the public. More power to CBC, Central Vigilance Commission. We have a Central Vigilance Commission. More and more powers to wipe must be given to CVC, Central Vigilance Commission. You will be astonished to know that once CBC uploaded the names of corrupt officials of the Government of India on its website, and there was a hue and cry in the officers to know my name is in the list or not. Awareness. The government must create awareness against corruption. Introduce smart governance and administration. Smart means simple, morality, high morale, accountable, responsive and transparent governance and administrative system. Signing of citizen charters. All the organizations which provide the services to the public, to the citizens, must sign at the citizen charter. This is one of the component of administrative reforms. Citizen charter is nothing but the agreement between the service provider and the service receiver, that the service provider will provide this quantity, this quality of service within this time at this rate, will minimize corruption. Strict rules and laws must be framed and passed. Citizens must be given power in decision making. There must be a direct participation of citizens in the governance and administration. Good governance. Introduce the good governance in the administrative system and governance. that governance and administration is best, which is citizen oriented, citizen caring, citizen friendly. So friends, corruption is a stigma on our society. There are two persons in the corruption. Basically, I will say there is three entities in the corruption. Number one is the work, the official to do the work, and citizens, giver and receiver. If you give the bribe, you are also responsible for corruption. The employee who is taking the bribe is a culprit, and if you are giving bribe, you are also a culprit. So friends, corruption is a societal phenomena. Our social system, our political system is corrupt, and our administrative system is prevailing in the political and social system. That's why our administrative system is corrupt. Corruption is in our blood. We cannot eradicate it fully. No doubt, we can minimize it. We can bring it to the zero level. So friends, this was a short video on corruption, causes of corruption, how we can minimize corruption. अगर फ्रेंड्स वीडियो अच्छा लगे ਤਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਰਿਓ, ਮੇਰੇ ਚੈਨਲ ਨੂੰ YouTube ਚੈਨਲ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸਰ ਕੋਮਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੂੰ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕਰੋ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ फ्रेंड्स, ਮਿਲਾਂਗੇ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਤੇ। ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ, ਨਮਸਕਾਰ, ਸਲਾਮ।